everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today it is our first ever wrestling video, and today we are going to be predicting WWE's Clash in Paris. Yes, this weekend, 31st of August on Sunday, and it's a good card. It's a very good card. It's got some great matchups, some bangers. Right, anyways, let's get right into it with the first matchup. So yes, this one is a certain banger because we have got Sheamus versus Rusev in a Donnybrook match. Okay, so basically, if you don't know what a Donnybrook match is, it's basically just a street fight, but an Irish street fight. It'll be a good match. Both these guys, been feuding on Raw, and they've been going at it, and they've been having great matches, and this will definitely be a great match, especially with the crowd. They'll be up for this one, and yeah, this is going to be a good match. Who wins? Well, it is a Donnybrook match, and you would think Sheamus would win. Rusev could get a win. I feel like this is probably the end of the feud, though. Might not be, but I would guess it is. And saying that, I will probably predict that Sheamus wins this match, but it'll definitely be a good match. Definitely be, it could steal the show. It could steal the show. It will be a great one. And yeah, but I've got Sheamus winning this one. And yeah, let's move on to the next. Okay, the next match on the card is Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the IC title. And this is a pretty good match, right? Build up, it's alright, some face-offs, whatever. It feels like Nikki Bella's kind of a part-timer, which probably means she isn't going to win this one. Pretty predictable. I have got Becky Lynch winning this one pretty easily. But yeah, it should be an alright match. But yeah, I mean, nothing compared to the Lyra Valkyria feud, but it should be a decent match. And yeah, I've got Becky Lynch winning this one. Okay, moving on now to the third match down the card. Now, I don't actually know what is main eventing. I'll give my opinion on what is main eventing, but it's either two matches. It's either the Fatal 4-Way or John Cena's match. But let's predict the third match, which is Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Yes, this is Roman Reigns' first single PLE match since WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure that's right. And it's against Bronson Reed, which is a bit of a surprise. But they have been feuding. A big opportunity for Reed. But I can't see Roman losing, in Paris. And yeah, I can't see him losing, to be honest. I mean, he is going to be taking a break after this. And it would probably be better for Bronson Reed if he was to win it. Obviously, I don't know if there are going to be interferences. Because, of course, that Fatal 4-Way is also heavily tied into this matchup, kind of. With, like, Seth Rollins and all that. But I don't think there'll be any interferences in this match particularly. I think we'll probably get more in the Fatal 4-Way. So for this one, I do think... In fact, I am going to go with a shocking Bronson Reed win. I just think Roman's going to be out for a bit. And I just think Bronson Reed needs it more. Not without interferences. I can see Braun Breaker interfering. But, yeah, I can... I don't know, there could be a result where I just don't think they're going to want to just have Bronson Reed lose. I mean, he could, but I feel like he needs to win more than Roman Reigns does. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a crazy prediction that Bronson Reed wins because my other two are quite predictable, and I don't just want to do predictable ones. So, Bronson Reed wins this. Okay, moving on now to the fourth match. Now, in my opinion, this shouldn't main event. It's close, but it shouldn't main event, and that is John Cena versus Logan Paul. Now, I didn't really want this to happen at this event, really. I would have much preferred if Brock Lesnar fought John Cena, especially great crowd, Paris. It would have made way more sense, but they have done Logan Paul, and that's probably because they're going to do Brock Lesnar on their event, their first event for ESPN in 3 weeks. So they're going to do that instead. Fair enough, to be honest, but it would have been a bit better. Obviously, this is a nice event for me because it's on a good time. But it is what it is what it is. But I am going to predict, of course, that John Cena wins. I don't think he's going to go on to face Brock Lesnar if he doesn't. Now, will Brock Lesnar interfere? I do think he will, but I think it'll be after the match. Because, realistically, you can't have John Cena just lose against Logan Paul right after he's lost to Cody Rhodes. You just can't do that. So, I am going to say that John Cena wins this. And after the match, we get a Brock Lesnar attack on John Cena again. And although you could argue that's why it should main event, I don't think it should. You can have a Brock Lesnar attack after. It could kick off the show, But maybe it will, especially because this next match, it seems predictable. It might not be, but it seems it. But yeah. But anyways, let's get into that final match. Well, probably the final match on the card, the main event, in my opinion. It's still not been confirmed, which is Seth Rollins defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk. Now, first of all, I just want to say this is going to be a banger. This is going to be a good one. I love multi-man matches, especially when it's for a world title, so this should be good. Obviously, Fatal 4-Ways aren't as good as Triple Threat, but I still think it will be a good match. Now, in terms of the title changing, I don't think we will get title change. I just think it's too early in this Seth Rollins run. There's so many more things that you can do, and that is probably one reason why it might not, because it's too predictable. It might not main event. But I do still think that this will be a great match. Of course, if you put a gun to my head and said the title is going to change, who's going to win it? I'd probably say CM Punk. I don't think LA Knight is ready for the title yet, and I don't think Jey Uso is going to win it back. So I would say CM Punk, but I don't think it's necessary to take it off Seth Rollins, right? He's going to have a great run, especially near the end of the year, in some events, and to be honest, for that ESPN show in 3 weeks, Seth Rollins has been advertising CM Punk has. So maybe they end the feud there, with either Seth Rollins or CM Punk being the champion. But I just don't see it. I can see Seth Rollins winning, interferences happening. But if you find out in main events, there is a chance we get a title change. There is a chance. But I just don't think it's necessary. I don't think it should happen. That's why I am going with Seth Rollins to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, I do think that's your main event. I think that's the bigger matchup. John Cena, Logan Paul. It's not for a title. It's not really for anything. But I wouldn't be mad if that main evented as well. I wouldn't mind, to be honest. That probably just means it's very obvious Brock Lesnar is going to come. But I just think that, we kind of all know that's going to happen. That wouldn't be a shock to end the show. So I'd much rather that Fatal 4-Way headline the card. But it is a great card. Paris, great crowd. 30,000 as well. All of them are going to be so loud. It's probably going to be the loudest crowd ever. Don't be surprised if it is. although the tickets have become expensive, and that's why it's probably not done 40,000, because it is in the largest indoor arena in Europe. But I do expect it to still be loud, even if the ticket prices have been insane. Because if you're buying a ticket, you want to enjoy it, but I think you can enjoy it by just simply being loud and being there. And of course, they're gonna want to, right? But I'm recording this on Friday tonight. SmackDown, that crowd's gonna be loud as hell as well, and that isn't even the PLE, so it is madness. But I do think it's gonna be a good event. Of course, it's a good time for me in the UK. It's gonna be on at like 7, I think, so perfect timing, just like boxing is normally. And yeah, but that is it, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we are going to be doing more wrestling reviews. We're probably going to be reviewing this whole show and everything that's happened, so stay tuned for that after the event. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.